वो भी चल रहा है ना क्लास में। ओम अज्ञानतिमिरान्धस्य ज्ञानाञ्जनशलाकया चक्षुरुन्मिलितं येन तस्मै श्रीगुरवे नमः। नमां विष्णुपादाय राधिकायै प्रियात्मने श्रीमद्भक्तिवेदान्त नारायण नामिने। श्रीकृष्णलीला कथने सुदक्षम् औदार्य माधुर्य गुणैश्युक्तं वरं वरेण्यं पुरुषं महान्तं नारायणं त्वं शिरसा नमामि। हृदण्डिनां भक्तशिरोमणिं च श्रीकृष्णपदाब्जधृतैकरुधिर् चैतन्यलीलामृतसारसारं नारायणं तं शिरसा नमामि। प्रथमस्वदे गुरुपाद पद्मला पृष्ठ यद्गुरु शिष्य भक्तदान नारायण गोस्वामी महाराज तिरंडी स्वामी शरण भक्तदान दंडी महाराज अन्य दंडी पादगढ़ नाम निष्ठ संत शैलदास प्रभु समस्त वैष्णव विष्णु के चरणों में था के दंडवत प्रणाम। टेक्स्ट 19। तत्प्रदेश विशेषेषु स्वस्व स्वभाव विशेषता स्वस्वप्रिय विशेषात्या सर्वेषाम अस्तु वा सुखम। तत् of that Vaikuntha pradesh vishesheshu within the specific provinces swaswa bhava respective moods visheshata in accordance with the unique swaswa priya of their respective beloved deities vishesha aptya in accordance with the unique qualities sarvesham for everyone astu there must be va or sukham happiness. In each specific section within Vaikuntha, the five types of perfected devotees, in accordance with their individual moods, experience happiness that is specific to their respective worshipable objects. If this is the case, then let it be so. One may say it is in Vaikuntha, by the arrangement of Sri Bhagavan's transcendental energy, that all devotees achieve their specific destinations according to their specific bhavas or spiritual moods. If this is the case, then there must also be a special place worthy of attachment or attainment by the most exceptional devotees who possess unique love for the lotus feet of Sri Gopi Raman, the Lord who is the beloved of the gopis. Shri Uttara is inquiring about this place in two verses beginning with Tat. Shri Ayodhya and Shri Dwarka are some of the special extraordinary places in that Vaikuntha. The Skanda Puran says, या यथा भुवि वर्तन्ते पूर्यो भगवतः प्रिया तास तथा संति वैकुंठे तत्तल लीलार्थम आदृता. Just as Bhagavan's favored cities are manifest on earth, similarly in Vaikuntha these cities are present in their exact forms as well, in honor of Bhagavan's pastimes connected to those abodes. According to this statement, the extraordinary abodes such as Ayodhya and Dwarka, which are obtained by the five types of devotees, verse 16, are also present in Vaikuntha. However, the word Va in the original verse indicates a feeling of incompleteness in the heart because Vaikuntha is not known for such differences. In other words, Shri Uttara is saying because it is hard to believe that such differences exist in Vaikuntha, one's heart cannot be satisfied that the most exceptional devotees will obtain results appropriate to their exalted status. So basically, previous verses, five types of devotees were described. There is actually Jnani Bhaktas, like Bhishma Pitama is a Jnani Bhakta. He knew that Krishna is the supreme personality of Godhead. When Draupadi was being stripped naked in the assembly of Kauravas, he didn't try to protect her because he knew that Krishna is all powerful and she is a devotee of all powerful Krishna. So therefore, certainly Draupadi will be protected by Krishna. So devotees like Prahlad Maharaj and Bhishma Pitama are Jnani Bhaktas. They are in fully aware that Prahlad Maharaj also did not serve Bhagwan Vishnu when he appeared before him because he thought Vishnu feels no hunger, no thirst, he is never tired. So therefore, what is the need to render service? But superior to such devotees are Shuddha Bhaktas like Ambarish Maharaj. Ambarish Maharaj is executing all the 9 limbs of devotional service in Vrindavan and he is worshipping Radha Krishna. His worshipable deity is higher than even Hanuman. Hanuman's worshipable deity is Sitaram. But still, Ambarish Maharaj is placed below Hanuman, who is Premi Bhakta, loving devotee. Because Ambarish Maharaj is a sadhaka, is a practicing devotee. And Hanuman is a perfected devotee, Siddha. So Hanuman is higher than Ambarish Maharaj. But as far as the Upasadattva is concerned, Ambarish Maharaj Upasadattva, his worshipable deity is superior to the worshipable deity of Hanuman, right? So first is Jnani Bhakta, second category is Shuddha Bhakta like Ambarish, Premi Bhakta is Hanuman, Prempara Bhakta are five Pandavas. The Pandavas controlled Sri Krishna more than Hanuman could control Ram. And even higher is Uddhava. Uddhava was sent like a Priyadanam Sakha with message of Sri Krishna to the gopis. So Uddhava acted as a messenger, which is documented in Uddhava Sandesh and other books, and in 10th canto of Bhagavatam also. So, but gopis are not categorized as any devotees. Gopis are Krishna's Kaya Viya Shakti. They are Krishna's energy. And all gopis are Kaya Viya of Radharani. So like this. And Radharani is actually another manifestation of Krishna. Krishna himself has become Radharani to serve himself. So gopis are not categorized as any of these five types of devotees. Gopis are Krishna's internal potencies, understand, and non-different from Krishna in that sense. Shakti, Shaktimatar, Abheda. So Uttara is telling that what destination those who follow the moods of gopis and worship Gopinath Sri Krishna, Radharaman, Gopi Raman, Sri Krishna, what they get. Now as far as Vaikuntha is concerned, Vaikuntha is very expensive. There are innumerable Vaikuntha planets where devotees who worship different incarnations of Vishnu reside, and anyone who is worshipping any avatar of Vishnu will land in Vaikuntha. But there are some devotees who have attachment for Ramchandra form, especially you see Ramananda Sampradaya, where Goswami Tulsidas belong to. They are very much attached to Sitaram. But in Ramananda Sampradaya, they are attached to Hayagriva or Lakshmi Narayan. Those devotees go to Vaikuntha planets. But those who are exclusively attached to Sitaram, they'll go to Ayodhya planet. And those who are attached to Dwarkadish, Rukmini, Satyabhama, those who want to become maid servant of Krishna's queens, they will go to this Dwarkadham. But what is the abode of followers of Krishna, who is the beloved of gopis? Those are worshipping Gopinath Sri Krishna, Radhanath Sri Krishna. What is their abode? Uttara is asking this question. In brief, she wants to understand the position of Golok. Basically, you see that we have milk. Milk is condensed to become rabdi. So those that have taken condensed milk, then they know how sweet it is, how more palatable it is. If ordinary milk is being distributed and rabdi is being distributed, people will prefer rabdi over milk. So Vaikuntha is very sweet, but Ayodhya is sweeter. Dwarka is even sweeter, and Golok is the sweetest. Because the degree of condensation of all abodes, Vaikuntha planet is certainly knowledge, bliss and eternity personified. Sachidananda. But that is also Ghanibhutam. That is also gradation. There is more condensation is there. Understand? So here, verse 20, Parakashtham gatam tattat Jatiyochitam athapirasakrittadrug bhaktanamastu kagati. Param Kashtham, the ultimate limit, Gatam reached, Tattat Rasa of respective transcendental relationships, Jatiyata to the qualities of the transcendental group, Uchitam appropriate, Atha then, Api also, Rasakrit of Rasa Bihari Sri Krishna, Tadruk such, Bhaktanam of the devotees, Astu is, Ka what, Gati destination. There every devotee is bhava, transcendental sentiment or rasa, transcendental relationship reaches its ultimate limit and makes him experience the zenith of happiness. However, what is the destination of Rasa Vihari, Sri Krishna's extraordinary rasic devotees who are expert in testing transcendental loving exchanges? One might object that if hierarchy applies to the five types of devotees, it is possible that some may be experiencing less happiness. This is not correct. However, because devotees who attain Vaikuntha are more glorious than those who are liberated and and it is only reasonable that they experience far greater happiness than liberated souls. So basically, liberation is, what is liberation? Liberation is like evacuation. Suppose your belly is full of stool, right? And suddenly you get access to latrine. You feel great relief. Understand? You feel, oh, I have great happiness in evacuation because so much gas, so much pain, excruciating pain due to excessive accumulation of stool in my belly. Understand? Now I relieved it myself. But there is no positive achievement in evacuation. You are not getting laddu pedas when you evacuate. Only you get relief from relentless pain, excruciating pain, nagging pain. That's all it is. So liberation is like emancipation of four problems: birth, disease, old age, and death. But there is no positive achievement, no happiness is there. But in bhakti, when you go to Vaikuntha, you get to see, whether from very far away you can get to see Narayan, or you can get to see Narayan from very close. Either way, if you like Lakshmi, you can massage the feet, and if you like Garuda, you can be the vehicle, or you can be the gatekeeper like Jai Vijay, whatever it is. You may have some seva like that, but you get some positive engagement. So therefore, those who are liberated, Muktanam of Siddhanam, Narayana Paranam. So among liberated persons, millions of liberated persons, one is a devotee of Narayana. So therefore, devotees are superior than liberated persons. So here it is told that certainly devotees are more superior and they get more happiness than liberated person. To dispel this doubt, Shri Uttara speaks this verse beginning with Param Kashta. Here the word Param, meaning supreme, is an adjective modifying happiness. The implication is that the quality of happiness in Vaikuntha is vastly superior and therefore reaches the ultimate limit of Param Kashta. If this is true, then a hierarchy of the five categories of devotees seems illogical. Therefore, in this context, the word tat, meaning each according to his own, have been used to say that it is appropriate that those devotees achieve a level of happiness commensurate with their natural inherent rasa, their relationship with the Lord, or their bhavas, their ecstatic mood. Each one enjoys in his heart the ultimate limit of happiness corresponding to his own spiritual relationship. For example, Sri Krishna. Prahlad loves Sri Krishna, but like Narsingadev. We cannot think that Prahlad is unhappy in Vaikuntha. He has reached the fulfillment of his ultimate limit of the happiness he can reach. Everyone gets to their heart's content happiness in Vaikuntha, Ayodhya. Hanuman also is completely happy in Ayodhya. There is no shortcoming in Hanuman's love for Ram, and there is no shortcoming in the fulfillment he receives. The happiness is complete because it is up to his nature. And gopis also receive the complete happiness also. Obviously, there is a gradation. Hanuman's love for Ram is far superior than Hanuman's love for Ram is the Uddhav's love for Krishna. And far superior than Uddhav's love for Krishna is the love of the gopis. But all of them, they receive complete fulfillment. No one is unfulfilled. Prahlad is also happy, Hanuman is also very, very happy. Everyone gets happiness. But according to their capacity. Understand? Example is given that there are like 5 persons are sitting for prasada. One devotee's capacity is 2 chapatis. He is very happy when he gets 2 chapatis. Some devotees like myself, 2 chapatis is just like, what they call it, start of a meal. Like what they call it, appetizer. For me, 2 chapatis will be an appetizer. Just whet my appetite. Understand? Means 2 chapatis are just like small crumbs for me. But for someone like Ban Maharaj, Bhaktivedanta Ban Maharaj is like too much. 2 chapatis is done. Understand? Depending on body capacity. Understand? So devotees also have capacity, and they get fulfillment in bhakti. So here Uttara is telling, however, what is the destination of devotees who have love for the lotus feet of he who is the performer of Rasa Lila, Shri Gopi Raman, that Lord who is the beloved of the gopis? Their natural love for him is extraordinary and completely indescribable. To which abode are they to be elevated? Means, suppose those who like Rasa Bihari Krishna and those who want to see the Rasa Lila of Krishna with the gopis or want to perform Rasa Lila with Krishna, if they are sent to Vaikuntha, there is no Rasa Lila there. If they go to Ayodhya, there is no Rasa Lila there. If they go to Dwarka, there is no Rasa Lila there. So Uttara is asking where they will go so that they will get entrance into Ras Leela. Understand? So it is not possible in Vaikuntha. So she is inquiring about that secret abode where the devotees of Radhanath Sri Krishna goes. Rasa Vihari Sri Krishna goes. Because Rasa Leela, Rasate Aswadhyatiti Rasa, where the mellow, transcendental mellow is tested, conjugal mellow is tested, that is Rasa Leela arena. So she is asking about that secret abode. Understand? The Shuddha Bhaktas experience a unique happiness in their devotional service than the Jnani Bhaktas, whose devotion is tinged with knowledge of the Lord's opulence. So Jnani Bhaktas know that Krishna is Bhagavan, but Shuddha Bhaktas, they have little less idea that he is Bhagavan. In the beginning, we'll have to learn that Krishna is the Supreme Personality of Godhead. When Bhaktivedanta Swami Maharaj went to the America, he first stressed this point that Krishna is the Supreme Personality of God. But Gurudev, when he started his Western preaching, Gurudev told that slowly, we will have to forget that Krishna is the Supreme Personality of Godhead. We will have to know that he is just the son of Mother Yashoda. This you will have to understand. Understand? So this is the thing. Slowly, we'll have to forget this, that Krishna is the Supreme Personality. If because you all the time you think that Krishna is the Supreme Personality of Godhead, then you cannot advance in Braja Leela. Understand? So in this regard, however, there is no scope for rivalry or envy to be the cause of gradation in the status of these devotees. This is because such defects which result in distress and lamentations are removed in the stage of sadhan bhakti, initial devotional practice by dint of the nature of bhakti itself. So you will see that Vaikuntha there is no rivalry, there is no enviousness. In this material world there is matsarja. You know what word matsarja? Matsarja means that propensity of a fish. Big fish eats small fish. Suppose a small fish is growing in size by eating some algae or some seaborne weed or something, then the big fish will observe the growth of the small fish and say that if you grow to my size, you will be a big competition for me and will compete for the sea vegetation as fodder and food. So I am going to devour you right now. So human beings doesn't eat human beings. You know, lions don't eat their own species, but the fish is the only species which devours their own species. That is called matsarya, enviousness. But you see that in further in Brhad-bhagavatamrtam will come Hanuman, you know, he was told about the glories of Pandavas. And Hanuman also told Narad that if you want to see the great devotion, you go to my brothers like Bhima and Arjuna. Bhima is really my brother, younger brother. And I am very happy that Bhima is serving Krishna even better than I am serving Ram. This shows that there is absolutely no enviousness, there is no propensity to pull someone's leg in Vaikuntha plan. In sadhan bhakti itself it is eradicated. At the stage of Hanuman there cannot be any enviousness. Hanuman is never and never envious of Arjuna. Otherwise he would not have protected Arjuna from the attack. Sometimes he used to scream, sometimes he used to say Jai Shri Ram, sometimes to press the chariot by his leg and so that Arjun could escape the lethal arrows of opponents. You know, there is no enviousness in Vaikuntha planet. In sadhan bhakti stage itself, the enviousness is removed. So this is because such defects which result in distress and lamentation are removed in the stage of sadhan bhakti, initial devotional practice, by dint of the nature of bhakti itself. These devotees who are absorbed in the supreme prema of Vaikuntha obtain devotional happiness that is free from material designations in accordance with their individual capacity. Shuddha Bhaktas never hanker for the happiness of residing in Vaikuntha. So Shuddha Bhaktas, they are, wherever they are happy. Wherever they go, that place becomes Vaikuntha. So they don't hanker for the happiness of Vaikuntha. More elevated than the Shuddha Bhaktas are the Premi Bhaktas who are indifferent to all types of external situations, Sarva Nirupeksha, and are the best of all the Lord's transcendental servants. And superior to Premi Bhaktas are the Prem Para Bhaktas, that is the Lord's most intimate friends and well-wishers who are special recipients of his natural mercy. So you'll see that Premi Bhakta, Hanuman, is a Premi Bhakta, is completely indifferent. Yatra yatra Raghunatha Kirtanam tatra tatra Mastakanjali Bashpa Bari Paripurna Lochanam Marutim Namat Rakshasandana. Wherever Harikatha is going on, Hanuman is going there, he feels Vaikuntha is there only. Understand? Now he is living in one particular island in this material world And there he is every day hearing Harikatha, Ram Katha from the Gandharva called Archkis. Hanuman is still present in the material world. Ram did not take him to Ayodhya. He told, why are you not taking me to Ayodhya? Because he said, if you come to Ayodhya, then who will preach Ram Katha? So he kept him here. But maybe in another form he is still in Ayodhya, and one form is here. But you see that everywhere Harikatha is going on, Hanuman will come first and go last. Rambhadracharya was telling, Sri Rambhadracharya ji, Ramana Sampradaya Guru, he was telling that once one of his disciples, he was speaking Ram Katha, maybe 9-day Ram Katha is there or something, and the deity of Hanuman was not placed properly. His face was not facing the speaker. So the angle was different. And over a period of 9 days, Hanuman turned on his own accord towards the speaker. The deity moved. Means the deity is in the form of deity, Hanuman is listening to Harikatha. One time Bhaktivedanta Vaman Goswami Maharaj, he was speaking Harikatha. And one snake came, black snake. All devotees were, on their feet just to escape. Because, they saw very ferocious king cobra, almost black snake. So, with upraised hoods, all devotees were scared. But Vaman Goswami Maharaj said, sit down. And don't chase him, don't beat him with stick, don't take any action on this cobra. This is Anantashesh who has come to hear my Harikatha. And then Anantashesh heard the Harikatha in the form of that snake and left after, silent left that. And Vaman Goswami Maharaj did not get disturbed, he was not scared at all. Because he identified that snake with Anantashesh. Understand? So like that. So wherever such devotees are there, like Srila Gurudeva, Srila Vaman Goswami Maharaj, that place becomes Vaikuntha. Because they are pure devotees. Understand? Hanuman is also Premi Bhakta, and then our Ambarish Maharaj is Shuddha Bhakta. So, according to the authoritative words of those, but Pandavas are Prema Para Bhaktas. And superior to them are Prematur Bhaktas like Uddhav, who have accepted Sri Krishna as their very life and soul. In other words, those who are bound to him in wonderful loving relationships. Is it possible for all these devotees to achieve any appropriate abode other than Vaikuntha? So like 5 Pandavas, they are actually... So like 5 Pandavas, they are Prem Para Bhaktas. They are very much attached to... So you can see that these 5 types of these devotees, Prem Para Bhaktas, they are actually, Pandavas are Prem Para Bhaktas. Arjun could tell Krishna that I like your sister, I want to marry her. Hanuman could not have done that. Arjun could lie on the bed with Krishna. Krishna's feet can be towards Arjun's head, Arjun's feet can be towards Krishna's head. And their wives can be fanning them, no problem. But Hanuman cannot do that. So they have power, but you cannot say that Pandavas will achieve the same destination as Hanuman, and Hanuman will achieve the same destination as Prahlad. There is a gradation. Prahlad is in Vaikuntha, Hanuman in Ayodhya, and 5 Pandavas in Hastinapur or maybe near Dwarka in spiritual sky. So according to the condensed prem they have, they achieve that happiness. Okay? Hari Bo. So in the paragraphs above, the words as before indicates that devotees presently relish the same happiness of service that they have experienced in the past. Shutra says previously when the Lord manifested his earthly pastimes in Dwarka, these devotees had received his kindness in the form of being able to serve his beloved lotus feet. In other words, they had the good fortune of participating in his pastimes of love, Prema Vilas. Now also in Vaikuntha, they experience the same bliss of serving the Lord. This indicates that Vaikuntha holds no distinction over, in other words, is no more special than Dwarka, manifest on earth. Yet there is no defect in this because the essential principle is to engage in service to the Lord always and everywhere, and thus receive his topmost mercy. The Vaikuntha possesses a certain uniqueness, so be it. But that uniqueness is not worthy of much respect, even though it may be equal to or greater than the concentrated happiness of devotional service that is obtained through the most coveted and purest love of God. However, the wealth of love does not arise in the hearts of Jnani Bhaktas because their prema is tinged with knowledge of the Lord's opulence and divinity. Therefore, even in Vaikuntha, their happiness corresponding to their stage is merely joy derived from mental service. Compared to the Jnani Bhaktas, the Shuddha Bhaktas obtain greater service, greater happiness through all the senses, being engaging in hearing, chanting, remembering, and so on. So here it is told that the Jnani Bhaktas, they receive mental happiness. Like Prahlad Maharaj, for example, when Nrsimhadev came, he had great exertion, fighting with Hiranyakashipu, killing him. But Prahlad Maharaj did not offer him water or massage his feet. He says, Lord is never tired. They get mental happiness. He's standing with folded hands and praying to the Lord, but not doing any seva. But Hanuman, he's always massaging the feet of Ram. He's carrying Ram on his shoulders, using his tail as an umbrella. So if Ram is feeling very hot in the sun, he will raise his tail and it will be umbrella, protecting from rain and too much sunshine like this. So Hanuman's love is far greater than the love of understand, because Hanuman is actually Premi Bhakta. Now Shuddha Bhakta is like Ambarish Maharaj. Ambarish Maharaj is serving Krishna by all his senses. Savai Mana Krishna Padara Vindai. Mind he absorbed in the lotus feet of Krishna. Savai Mana Krishna Padara Vindai Vachansi Vaikuntha Gunanu Varnani. By tongue he is glorifying Krishna. Shrutim Chakara Chusat Kathodaye. By his ears he is hearing Harikatha of Krishna. Mukunda Lingale Darshana Drusho. Using his eyes to see the beautiful deity of Vishnu, Krishna. Vajanana Shamsundar Krishna in Mathura. So, and he's using his nostrils to smell the lotus flowers, the beautiful flowers offered to Krishna's deity. So in this way, Ambarish Maharaj is engaging in all these services. Understand? All these services is engaging in. He is a Shuddha Bhakta actually. So Premi Bhaktas always exhibit more profound love and variegation in their service to the Lord compared to the Shuddha Bhaktas. The Premi Bhaktas like Hanuman, they show more profound love and variegation in their service to the Lord compared to Shuddha Bhaktas. Means Ambarish Maharaj cannot have such profound love as Hanuman. The Hanuman is a perfected devotee and Ambarish Maharaj is a practicing devotee. He is sadhaka. Understand? Prempara Bhaktas, due to their exceptional eagerness to obtain darshan and joking camaraderie with Bhagavan, experience supreme happiness beyond that of Premi Bhaktas. So Prempara Bhaktas like Arjuna and Bhima and Yudhishthira and all, they're joking sometimes with Krishna. Understand? Joking and having darshan of Krishna more. In fact, some devotees like Narad, they had to go to Pandava's palace. Pandavas are householders. They are married to Draupadi, Subhadra and all. But even Naistik Brahmachari like Narad Muni had to go to abode of Pandavas to have darshan of Bhagavan. This is the glory of Pandavas. Great sages used to always stand in a queue at Hastinapur to have darshan of Bhagavan. So they had completely captured Krishna by their love and affection. But even more than that is actually Uddhava, who is actually Prematur Bhakta. Who is a Prematur Bhakta actually. So in this way, according to the gradation of spiritual practice or sadhan, there is commensurate gradation of result. Therefore in Vaikuntha, which is the embodiment of unlimited bliss, some experience higher ecstasy while others experience less. One cannot say that this type of comparison in Vaikuntha is illogical or unreasonable. It is indisputable that the highest practice or sadhan must yield a result that reaches the ultimate limit of excellence. Now this is, you see that here, for example, I will give an example. Your father loves you, your mother also loves you. Both love you. But your mother's love is deeper than your father's love for you. Same with myself also. In scriptures it is told that mother's love is 100 times greater than the father's love for the child. And mother receives more happiness. Mother receives more happiness than father. Actually, I was hearing one katha Rajaraj Maharaj was telling actually, and something about the gender and all. He was talking about gender actually, and I tried to find out that story actually. But one person was given a blessing that you will be a son, you will be the father or mother. You have a choice. What you want to become in next life, one king or something like that. And he told, I want to be mother, not father. Because a mother, she derives far more happiness in nurturing and pampering the child than father. Breastfeeding, more intimate touch, this and that. So basically, you can see that there is parental affection is there. Nanda Maharaj also has love and affection for Krishna, and Yashoda also has love and affection for Krishna. But Nanda Maharaj cannot give his breast to Krishna. Yashoda can give. So she is serving Krishna by her body, and that is very, very intimate. Understand? So that's why Yashoda's love for Krishna is far greater than the love of Nanda Maharaj. And also it is told that Rohini also, she has her own son Balram, but she has more love for Krishna than her son Balram. That is the quality of Golok. In material world you don't see this. We love our own son. We don't love other son as much as we love our own son. So our son's classmate is there, we'll love him also but in relation to our own son, we'll love him less. But here in spiritual world, everyone loves Krishna even if he is not their direct son, biological son. Because Krishna is not the son of Rohini, biological son. Understand? He came from the womb of Yashoda, but still she shows that love. But in Brahma Vimohan Leela, you will see that all the cows, they accepted Krishna as their own calf. Krishna became their calf and drank their breast milk. Because all the cows were thinking that he is not drinking our milk, he is only drinking Mother Yashoda's milk. All gopis also thinking that we cannot give our breast milk to Krishna. And Krishna said, all right, I will become your son, I will drink all your breast milk. So Krishna facilitated that. So they now got the same great fortune as Yashoda. But still Yashoda's love is always superlative. Because Krishna did not come from any other gopis' womb, only he came from Yashoda's womb. So Yashodacha Mahabhaga, in Bhagavatam it is told that Yashoda is most fortunate. Yashodacha Mahabhaga Papo Yasya Stanam Hari. So there is a gradation. It is not illogical. If Prahlad is getting less happiness than Hanuman and Hanuman is getting more happiness than Prahlad, it is not illogical. Because the more condensed love they have, more profound love they have, more happiness there is. Although devotees of other categories are inferior to the devotees steeped in prema at the lotus feet of Sri Krishna, who is the beloved of the gopis, nevertheless, due to the Vaikuntha's transcendental natures, each devotee obtains the ultimate limit of happiness according to his respective spiritual mood and heart's desire. Like in Bhagavatam class today we are discussing, a sparrow can fly 400 feet, but a falcon can fly maybe 800 feet. Eagle can go up to 1 kilometer, 2 kilometers up in the sky. Vultures and eagle also. So like that, everyone will reach the height as per their capacity. So it is no problem. Everyone receiving the complete fulfillment. One person is satisfied with 2 chapatis, someone is satisfied with 20 chapatis. There was one Maharaj, he left the world, Damodar Maharaj, very tall. He was actually Durvasa Ashram living before. He got sannyas with me, but very short, very quickly he left the world. He was very tall, 6-7 feet tall. Gurudev was giving his example. He said Damodar Maharaj and Damodar Prabhu and one Maharaj, he was giving example. One Maharaj, he said 2 chapatis, 3 chapatis finished. A short stature, very thin, lean and thin. Well, this Maharaj is like said 20-30 chapatis, nothing for him. Damodar Maharaj, very tall. He was much taller than me also. So it depends on capacity. Understand? Like eating also capacity is there. So, yet those devotees who are wholeheartedly surrendered in love to the lotus feet of Sri Nanda Kishore are incomparable and indescribable. It is therefore only appropriate that they inherit the most marvelous result compared to the result obtained by all the devotees. What is the nature of that extraordinary result? This is the question being asked here. So here asking that what is the nature of that love? What is the nature of that extraordinary result? If they have extraordinary love for Krishna, what result they receive? Because you know that the result is based on the love you have. In bhakti, the more love you have, the greater result. What is the difference between sadhaka and siddha. Sadhaka also has love for Krishna and siddha also has love for Krishna. But sadhaka's love is immature and unripe. Siddha's love is ripe and mature. That's the only difference. There's only the like, for example, banana. Green banana is there and yellow banana. Yellow banana is ripe and is now worth of eating. Understand? Green banana you can make sabji or something. Or yeah, green mango is little sour, but yellow mango or red mango is very sweet. Understand? So ripened and unripened, that's the only difference. But sadhaka or siddha, they all have love for Krishna. Ambarish Maharaj is a sadhaka bhakta, Hanuman is a siddha bhakta. That's the only difference. Understand? So thank you so much. Hare Krishna. Once Hare Krishna. We'll stop here. Thank you.